Welcome to my channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic moments in NBA history, Michael Jordan's return in 1995, and how his impact was felt immediately, even before the box scores exploded. When Michael Jordan came back to the Chicago Bulls after an 18-month break from basketball, the hype was unreal. Fans believed he would instantly carry the Bulls back to championship form. But inside the locker room, the reality was a bit different. Jordan had been playing baseball, and while that sport requires power and explosiveness, basketball demands non-stop movement, stamina, and rhythm. The Bulls knew MJ wasn't fully back to basketball shape yet. In his first game after returning, Jordan scored 19 points on 7 of 28 shooting. It wasn't vintage MJ. Even Phil Jackson could see that his timing and legs weren't quite there yet. But while the offense was still catching up, something else stood out immediately: his defense. Steve Kerr, who was coming off the bench at the time, noticed it right away. He famously said the defense was 100% better all of a sudden. Kerr described it perfectly, saying, "We have the Dobermans back out there." With Jordan, Scottie Pippen, B.J. Armstrong, and Pete Myers on the floor together, the Bulls suddenly had speed, pressure, and intensity again. Jordan's instincts, anticipation, and competitiveness on defense never disappeared. This wasn't surprising for those who knew MJ's full game. Back in 1988, Jordan won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season, while leading the league in scoring and steals. He had worked hard throughout his career to be more than just a scorer, and even after time away, that mentality never left him. B.J. Armstrong, who had already played with MJ during the Bulls' first three-peat, wasn't worried about MJ himself. His main concern was how the rest of the team would adjust to playing with him again. Still, Armstrong believed it was only a matter of time before Jordan returned to full form, praising his intensity, quickness, and defensive presence. And that confidence paid off quickly. Just 4 games after his return, Jordan dropped 55 points against the New York Knicks, shooting 21 of 27 from the field. Soon after came a 48-point game against the Hornets and a 40-point playoff performance against the Magic. Even though the Bulls were eliminated in the Eastern Conference semifinals, the message was clear: Michael Jordan was back, and something special was building again. In the end, Michael Jordan's 1995 return wasn't just about scoring. It was about leadership, defense, intensity, and the psychological boost he gave his teammates. As Steve Kerr said, the Dobermans were back, and the league knew the Bulls weren't far from greatness again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story about Michael Jordan and the Bulls, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next video.